This video covers how to make adjustments to quantities. After you complete an inventory count, print out another physical inventory worksheet with the on-hand quantities showing, and consolidate all the worksheets from your counters onto the new blank worksheet. Compare the quantities in the physical count column with the amounts in the on-hand column. Discrepancies could occur from items being broken or otherwise damaged, or from theft. You'll have to account for the discrepancies in Quickbooks by making an inventory adjustment. One account you'll need to create is an inventory adjustment account. So let's say the owner of this sample landscaping company took a physical count of their inventory and discovered a box of flamingo lawn ornaments, an item they made inactive because customers didn't seem to ask for them anymore. They'll also have to adjust for those transformers that got damaged by a water leak. In these cases, they'll adjust the inventory asset account up for the flamingos and down for the transformers. So let's create that account now. Go to the chart of accounts and go to Account and click New. This is an expense account, so click Expense and then click Continue. And give the account a name, and I'll type Inventory Adjustment. I'll just abbreviate it there. And I won't assign a text line. I will wait for my accountant to do that. So click Save and Close. Let's go ahead and close the chart of accounts. Now that you have your master physical inventory worksheet with accounts for all the items on it, you can make corrections. For each item in which the quantity on hand differs from the actual count, you'll need to make an adjustment. And to do that, go to the Vendors menu, choose Inventory Activities, and choose Adjust Quantities Value on Hand. So we'll keep the adjustment type as quantity, although you could choose total value or quantity and total value, but we want just quantity. And you could enter the date of the adjustment and then choose the adjustment account. And we'll choose the account we just created. So if you're adjusting just a few items, you could just click in the item column and select the item. But let me just show you what to do if you're adjusting a lot of items. Click Find and select Items. And you would have to do this to include any inactive items, and we do have those, so I'll select Include Inactive. In the checkmark column, put a checkmark next to the items you want to adjust, and we want Flamingo and Transformer. And then click Add Selected Items. And to adjust the quantities, go to the New Quantity column and type the count. And for flamingos, there are 24 of them. Press Tab and Quickbooks figures out the quantity difference. And click in the new quantity for the transformer and enter 5. And press Tab, and Quickbooks calculates the value of the adjustment, the total value. In the memo field, you could type something like quarterly inventory count, something to remind you where these adjustments came from. And then when you're ready, you would click Save and Close, but I won't do that because I want to show you something else. What if you wanted to get rid of the wretched flamingos and write off the amount as an expense? You'll need to create an expense account to track obsolete items such as obsolete inventory. And we can do that right here. I'll click Save and New. And then in the Adjustment account, scroll up and click Add New. From the account type, make sure it says Expense and type the account name, Obsolete Inventory. And again, I'll leave that line mapping to my accountant and I'll click Save and Close. Now we'll choose the item we want to write off, and since it's an inactive item, click Find and select Items. Click Include Inactive, and we can now see Flamingo, so select Flamingo and click Add Selected Items. And to write off this item, in the new quantity, enter 0, and click Save and Close. So we've covered lots of information on inventory. I hope you will find it useful.